Cicely, your German's on the table. We will go over yesterday's lesson. But I don't like German. You must put away your diary, Cicely. I don't see why you should keep one at all. I keep a diary in order to enter the wonderful secrets of my life. If I didn't write them down, I would probably forget them all. Memory, my dear Cicely, is the diary that we all carry with us. But I do see Mr. Dr. Chasuble walking this way. And how are we this morning? Miss Prism, I trust you are well. Dr. Chasuble, Mrs. Prism has been complaining about a headache. I think a short stroll with you would mean the world to her. With pleasure, Miss Prism, with pleasure. We might go as far as the schools and back. Mr. Ernest Worthing has just driven from the station. He has brought his luggage with him. Mr. Ernest Worthing? Uncle Jack's brother.
You are my little cousin Cicely, I'm sure.
How thoughtless of me. I should forget that when someone starts a new life, they require food. Come on in. Mr. Worthing, this is indeed a surprise. We didn't expect you until Monday afternoon. Dear Mr. Worthing, I trust this garb of woe does not betoken some terrible calamity. My brother is quite dead. What is the matter, Uncle Jack? Do look happy. You look as if you have a toothache. But do I have a surprise for you? Guess who's in the dining room? Your brother. Good heavens!
Brother John, I have come down from town to tell you how sorry I am for all the trouble that I gave you.
You young scoundrel, Algy! You must get out of this place as soon as possible. I don't allow bunburying here.
Well, I don't like your clothes. You look perfectly ridiculous in them.
Well, will you leave if I change my clothes?
Yes, if you are not too long. I've never seen anyone take so long to dress and with such little success. Ah, he's gone now. I think this whole thing has been a great success. I'm in love with dear Cicely. I must see her before I go, and then I'll arrange another bunburying.
It is always painful to part with people that you have known for only a short amount of time.
Thank you.
I think your frankness does you great credit. If you allow me, will you let me write your remarks in my diary?
Do you really keep a diary? I'd do anything to look at it. May I?
Oh no. As you see, it's simply a young girl's remarks on life.
I love you, Cicely. You'll marry me, won't you?
You silly boy, of course. We have been married for the last 3 months.
But how did we become engaged?
Well, ever since dear Uncle Jack first confessed to us that he had a younger brother who was very wicked and bad, you, of course, have formed the chief topic of conversation between myself and Miss Prism. I bought this little ring in your name, and this is the little bangle with the true lover's knot I promised you always to wear. I keep all your dear letters. Oh, do let me read them, Cicely. Oh, I couldn't possibly do that. You must not laugh at me, darling, but it has always been a dream of mine to marry someone by the name of Earnest.
I'll have to talk to Chasuble. I'll be back in no time. Miss Fairfax just called to see Mr. Worthing on very important business, as she states.
Pray, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Cicely Cardew. Cicely Cardew? Something tells me that we're going to be great friends. I'm here to see Ernest. I beg your pardon, Gwendolyn. Did you say Ernest? Yes. Dearest Gwendolyn, Ernest and I are engaged to be married. My dear Cicely, I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding. As you see, I'm engaged to marry Mr. Ernest Worthing. I'm afraid you must be under some wrong misconception. Ernest proposed to me 10 minutes ago, as you can see in my diary. It is certainly very curious, for he asked me to be his wife yesterday at 5:30 in the afternoon. If you would like to verify the incident, here's my diary. Shall I lay tea here as usual, Miss? May I offer you some tea, Miss Fairfax? Thank you. Sugar? No, thank you. Sugar is not fashionable anymore. Cake or bread and butter? Bread and butter, please. Cake is not seen at the best houses these days. You have filled my tea with lumps of sugar, and though I asked most distinctly for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the gentleness of my disposition and the extraordinary sweetness of my nature, but I warn you, Miss Cardew, you may go too far.
Go.
A moment. May I ask if you are engaged to be married to this young lady? Ha ha ha, to dear little Cicely. Of course not. What could have put that idea into your pretty little head? Thank you. I knew there must be some misconception, Miss Fairfax. That man is Mr. John Worthing, not Ernest. Jack? A moment, Ernest. May I ask you, are you engaged to be married to this young lady?
To what young lady? Good heavens, Gwendolyn?
Yes, to good heavens, Gwendolyn. I felt there was some slight error, Miss Cardew. The person you are currently embracing is my cousin, Mr. Algernon Moncrief. Are you called Algernon?
I cannot deny it.
Is your name really John? I could deny it if I liked. I could deny anything if I liked. But my name has been John for years. A gross deception has been practiced on us both. Let us go to the house. They will hardly venture to come visit us there. No, men are so cowardly, aren't they?